Jazz stun Warriors after Fontecchio last-second dunk. Salt Lake City, Simone Fontecchio scored a career-high 18 points including the game-winning dunk in the final second of the game to earn the Utah Jazz a 124-123 win over the Golden State Warriors. Both teams were shorthanded as the Jazz were playing without Lauri Markkanen and Mike Conley, while the Warriors were without Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Andrew Wiggins. With the win, the Jazz moved to 15-12 on the season. First quarter. The Jazz jumped out to a 14-7 lead, but the Warriors answered with an 18-4 run to take a 25-18 lead with 5 minutes left in the quarter. Will Hardy played 9 players in the opening frame, and each player who saw the floor scored, led by Malik Beasley with 6 points. Jordan Poole led all scorers with 13 points for the Warriors. After one, the Jazz trailed the Warriors 35-30. Second quarter. The Jazz struggled to match up with Golden State defensively, allowing the Warriors to get easy layups both in transition and the half court. Walker Kessler provided the Jazz with a spark in the first half, slowing the Warriors' attack at the rim with 2 blocks while adding 4 rebounds, but was sidelined midway through the second quarter with 3 fouls. 4 Jazz players scored in double digits in the first half, including Simone Fontecchio, who added 10 off the bench. Poole's 21 points carried the Warriors to a 69-66 lead at the break. Third quarter. Kessler continued his strong play near the rim in the third quarter, blocking 2 more shots to bring his total to 4 on the night. Nickeil Alexander-Walker got the backup guard minutes over Talen Horton-Tucker and responded well, scoring 11 points on 4-4 shooting from the floor. Klay Thompson added 11 points in the third to bring his total to 22 for the night, but the Jazz outscored the Warriors 34-22 in the quarter. After 3, the Jazz led Golden State 100-91. Fourth quarter. The Jazz lead climbed to 11 early in the fourth quarter, but the Warriors answered by trimming their deficit to just 1 with a 10-2 run. For the second straight game, the Jazz struggled with turnovers late in the game without Conley on the floor. Jordan Clarkson and Jonathan Kuminga nearly came to blows after the Warriors' forward got a key block shot and the 2 players had to be separated. Clarkson was given flagrant foul penalty 2, giving the Warriors 2 shots and the ball with a 2-point lead. However, the Jazz weren't finished. Alexander Walker stole the ball from Poole on the Warriors' final possession, and Malik Beasley found Simone Fontecchio for a game-winning dunk with 1 second left to play. The Jazz downed the Warriors 124-123. Markkanen was added to the Jazz injury report late Wednesday due to an illness. The team did not offer an update on when the Finnish forward is expected to return to the lineup. The Jazz star is averaging 22.2 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. Conley was also scratched from the lineup despite returning to practice for the Jazz amid a rare 3-day break after falling to the Portland Trail Blazers on Saturday night. The guard suffered a popliteus strain in his left knee in the Jazz win over Portland on November 19th, but was listed as questionable by the team ahead of Wednesday night's game. Each day is getting better. Today was the first time practicing with contact and stuff, Conley said Monday after practice. The last week or so it's been kind of transitioning from walking, to jogging, to running. Throughout Conley's absence, the Jazz have struggled to close games, suffering losses in 5 contests that were decided by 9 points or fewer. The Jazz were 0-5 immediately following Conley's injury, but had won 2 straight games before Saturday's loss. Conley was averaging 10.2 points, 2.4 rebounds, 7.9 assists, 0.3 blocks, and 1.2 steals in 29.2 minutes per game for the Jazz before the injury. Gay, meanwhile, was absent from the Jazz injury report after missing the team's last 11 games with a sprained finger. The veteran forward had been a regular off the bench this season, averaging 4.5 points and 3.4 rebounds in 15.8 minutes per contest, but leads the Jazz in plus-minus at plus 5.7.